Well, former Gaming Board Chairman Andre Rollins, who was fired Friday over comments made in the House of Assembly on the leadership of the Progressive Liberal Party, which has been categorized as out of line by the Deputy Prime Minister Philip Davis, is commenting on his recent dismissal. Mr. Rollins told members of the media outside of the House of Assembly today that he believes that his firing was all for political show.
It was really all for public consumption to say that you were going to fire somebody when there's 8 days left, according to the claims by the government, 8 days left in that individual's tenure. As far as I was aware, the boards had not been reappointed. So I really think that it was a useless exercise, one filled with political theatrics that amounted to nothing more than political posturing. But at the end of the day, it's not about the gaming board. I mean, I didn't get into politics for an office or because I aspire to be leader right away, as some people are speculating. That's not what it's about. I really genuinely want to see us bring about change in this country. And for those who question my motives, that's their right.
Are you still a member of the Progressive Liberal Party?
Yes, I am.
Do you plan to remain a member of the Progressive Liberal Party?
I am still a member of the Progressive Liberal Party, and I will continue to fight for change within the Progressive Liberal Party.
Well, that was former Gaming Board Chairman Andre Rollins, who was speaking about his firing on Friday over comments made in the House of Assembly on the leadership of the PLP. Rollins also fired back to Minister of National Security Keith Bell, or Minister of State for National Security Keith Bell, who challenged Rollins to run as an independent during a by-election to see if he would be successful in winning a seat in the House of Assembly. Rollins said he was disappointed in what was reportedly said by Bell through another media organization. He said his crime has even reached the level of the Prime Minister with the recent shooting of Latori Maki. Rollins said we should be focused on more important things rather than an election.
It really is indicative when one considers that you have Minister of State for National Security calling for by-elections. It really reinforces and underscores the point that I made, that we need new political leadership in our country, because a Minister of State for National Security should be focused on the very serious concerns that Bahamians have about violent crime in our country. Violent crime is very serious, and when it gets to the level of impacting the office of the Prime Minister, where you have the press secretary for the Prime Minister being violently gunned down, and I'm not trying to be facetious when I say this, but it causes me to think that we seem to be living in an episode of the television series Scandal. And the facts of the matter are that violent crime is something that we have to pay a lot of attention to, and we shouldn't be giving lip service to the need to call a by-election or to have a by-election, using millions of scarce tax dollars to do something that advances somebody's personal political agenda and ambition. Come on, man, we better than that. The country is hurting. The Bahamian people are hurting economically. They're hurting from the fear of crime. And the last thing that should be on our minds is calling for a by-election.